5:45 on July 8th, and we're on Sherman Lake. We tried for a couple hours. Haven't been here since just one other time this year, and should be calm and cloudy and kind of nice morning. Hopefully we'll catch them. Hopefully we'll find one of the big ones that they're supposedly in this lake. Sorry for whopper plopper. I've got a cheddar bait tied on. Instead of a black spinner bait. Might try that. Trick baits, swim baits. Getting bad. Slow start. Nothing on the jerkbait or chatterbait. Finally got one on the jerkbait. Sorry, on the whopper plopper chatterbait. Finally got one on the jerkbait. That wants to hook me. Alright, little guy. The trip on Austin Lake, once I picked up my brother and kids, I actually did better. We tried a couple spots and I lost a few fish, but we even doubled up. Here's a nice picture of me and my nephew with a 16-incher. I hooked one on a jerkbait and brought it to the boat, and there was 4 or 5 with it swimming around, and so I had them toss Sinkos at it, and he was able to get one to bite. So we each caught a nice 16-incher or so, and yeah, I think he caught about 5 or 6, and my brother caught 1 or 2, and my niece didn't catch any. She didn't fish as much as she did last time, but I caught 4 or 5 decent fish. So this jerkbait, Apollo Shadow Wrap Shallow Mossback Shiner, worked pretty good for me at Austin Lake. Deep jerkbait here in a second. They seem to like the jerkbait, not the chatterbait or the whopper plopper. Maybe we'll try that QVD 1.5 deep. We did on the first trip with my brother, and crankbait seemed to do pretty good compared to the jerkbait, so let's try that crankbait again. I'm sure it'll do pretty good here. With the shadow wraps, they are a slow sinker, so when you break them off, you don't get to them in time, they sink. Poop. Just gonna change that one up anyway, but I do have one more of those. That was one I've been using a lot. I did lose a lot of fish on it though, for some reason. Let's try the Maverick. Call it Maverick. Feet of water. I'm marking a lot of stuff in 15 to 20 feet right now. It's all bluegill or what? Still small. A lot of fish around this point. We'll probably just stay here, work a little bit deeper after we fish this jerkbait a little bit longer. Try a swim bait, maybe a deep crankbait. don't know, trying 15 to 20 feet of water, see if we can find a bigger fish. People feed too, that's the problem. Walk the flopper one more time. First. Alright, up in the top water. Let's tie on a swim bait of some type. Now this one's right here. We'll try this one. Kitech Fat Impact. Pretty beat up though. I might switch it. Let go of my thumb. Threw everything in the lake. Bait's not working that much better. We'll try here a little bit longer out deep. We'll try a different spot on the lake. Thought I had marked like a hump kind of in the middle of the lake that was 20 feet deep, so I might check that out. Just not a good fish. Last cast, and then we're gonna explore. There's a bunch of bait around here. Not catching many bass. Alright, see what else we can find on this lake. Marked quite a bit of stuff near the thermocline, kind of in the deepest parts of the lake. Thermocline is about 20 feet down and 25 to 30 feet of water. It seemed like I marked fish along there. I might have to go back with the swim bait and try that. See if I can hit that depth zone. We're going to try fishing the jerk bait though in this 8 to 10 foot zone, kind of toward the one main point south of the launch, and we'll try that in a minute. See if we can get something. Oh, that was a mistake. Put it into my other end. Don't know what kind of bird that was. Dive and got something off the water as we were driving. A bald eagle. This was a really young one. Like something else. Just not sure what it was. Must be a type of seagull or something. Flying around over there. Oh, that's a keeper, small keeper. Alright, really slow. Let's switch and tie on the deepest jerkbait or deepest crankbait I got. A deep jerkbait and the swim bait, and we'll go out just out in the middle, open water, and see if we can catch anything around the 20 foot zone. Maybe there's something big out there that we never fished for. Tie on a DT16, a KVD 300 deep. Usually gets pretty deep for me. 10 feet or so. Swim bait seems to fall about 2 feet a second, so we'll count down about 10 or 12 seconds. Start with that. See if we can get anything on the swim bait. Just working out towards the middle of the lake. Had something. Small, something small. Little fish, little fish. pumped out to about 25 feet deep, and now we're going back in. It's kind of a big shallow, or not shallow, it's about 15 feet deep out here in front of me, kind of weedy, so I'm just going to kind of work into that, see if it's better than out in the open. It wasn't really like an underwater hump, it's just kind of a foot higher, I guess, right in the middle where this 15-foot edge kind of drops into 20 feet. Or, yeah, there's about a 14-foot zone. I guess there's a little bit of a hump there. A little one. It's not real big. I thought I was stuck in weed. About 20 feet deep. Try to jerk. That's not it. Alright. I got no tail, so now we're gonna have to get rid of the swim bait. It did. It's just one more 3 1/4 or 3.75 inch Kitech. Rig that up. Got a little guy on the deep jerk bait. Fish another 10 minutes or so, just out here in 15 feet of water, some weeds. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of bait, stuff like that, but just not catching them today. Didn't get skunked, not a bad trip. Feels like the fish are deep out here in this lake. And just not good at fishing deep. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and have a good day. I was wrong. I'm good at fishing deep. Look at that guy. Big and feisty. Look at that. I caught one on a deep crankbait. I never catch one on a deep crankbait. I never throw a deep crankbait. We're on to something. There. We can fish deep.